Saturday's interview after the game wasn't easy for you. Tonight's, I imagine, will be no more comfortable after that performance, because once again you've come up short.
We've got beat. They were the better side on the night, no problem with that. They came at us. We knew that. Listen, I think they're a really good side. I think they've got some really good players. We didn't get a couple of things right. The first goal's killed us. It should have been a free kick. He's acknowledged it was a free kick, and he said the referees said that he thought Billy in the corner flag had got the ball for an advantage. Well, I don't see where that is, and the ball's in the back of the net 20 seconds later. That said, I think that just gave us a bit more of a mountain to climb on the start that they'd had. They'd had a start, but we'd weathered it. Unfortunately, we couldn't hold out, and then we've just gifted them goals in the end. We looked like we got back into it at the start of the second half. We were a lot more. What's the word I'm looking for? Forceful, a lot more on the front foot. Scored the goal, and then we just a minute later. Every time we had a throw, we looked like susceptible to the break, and we surely, Russ. I thought worked his socks off and did really well all night. He got caught in possession, the break, and the balls, and it changes the game again. We're going, that we can get back in it all of a sudden to not a 2-goal deficit again. But we knew it was 2 tough games. We've got nothing out of them. There's nothing we can do about it now. We've got to just make sure that we get back in tomorrow, dust ourselves down, and be ready for Saturday.
Lots of texts coming into us tonight, very much split in 2 camps. Lots of people disappointed by the 2 results. Lots of people saying you're still third in the table.
I don't know where we are. If you're telling me that, then great. The results have gone for us. But listen, in the bigger picture, we've got to take care of our own performances. We're not going to get promotion on 32 points or getting the playoffs on 32 points. We've got to start getting back to doing what we're good at. And for the last couple of games, we've not done that. And been found wanting because we haven't done what we wanted to do.
In a sense, it's an easy question to ask, but the team that played at Gillingham played really well. You've got a very good point there.
Yep.
What's happened to that? What do you think has happened to that team since
You
then?
tell me. That's for us to look at over the next couple of days. We looked at Rotherham and we were all disappointed in our performance. I thought there were some decent bits today, but we gifted them goals at the wrong times. We didn't execute what we were trying to do particularly well, and like I say, to get back to 2-1, we should have just built on that. All of a sudden we find ourselves back to 2-goal deficit and trying to chase the game again, and we obviously didn't do it very well.
Does it give you lots of questions, or more questions than answers perhaps?
Yeah, of course it does. The players are hurting in there, they're disappointed. No team likes to lose 2 games on a spin, which we've just done. That said, other teams have lost more than 2 games on the spin in the trot in so far this season. We're third after 19 games. We're not going to hit any panic buttons, but we have to go back to basics, as they say. We have to go back to being strong, competitive, organised, and find our form a little bit better with the ball as well.
You like solidity, and in a way the last 2 games, that's the one thing perhaps you haven't been. That perhaps is the biggest disappointment for you.
Yeah, goals that we can, 2 good strikes for their first 2 goals. But we're getting punished at the moment for pretty much nearly everything we do. We're giving the ball away and it's getting punished, and it was again tonight. And that's not an excuse, just how it is at the minute. And the only way we can do it is by working harder, working even harder on the training ground, working harder when we get out there on a Saturday and Tuesday nights, and making sure that we do our jobs properly. Everyone knows what they're supposed to be doing. Today we were found wanting.
Just 2 more from me. Lawson Diath tweeted today that he said he hoped to be back at Cheltenham next week. So is that something that you?
Possibly.
Is that a loan that you hope to extend?
Possibly. Yeah. He's back up and running. He won't be available the weekend. I've got to speak to Paul Godfrey regarding the dates of the loans and when we've got to do. But hopefully we can get it sorted, and hopefully Lawson will be back with us next week.
And I suppose the other inevitable question is, with the deadline on Thursday, would he be busy on the phone tomorrow?
I certainly will be. But I've been busy over the last couple of weeks as well. You know, we're trying to do a couple of things. We'll see what happens in the next couple of days.
And would a new face just lift?
Yeah, we need something. We need just a spark, and whether that's on the training ground or a new face, then I'll be trying to put that right.
Thanks for your time.
Cheers.
Well, what sort of messages have you got from the chairman about the chances of getting a bit of money for a loan? Is he giving you the right sort of encouragement?
Coming back.
I know things are tight, but
Yeah, we'll see. I'll be asking again. Hopefully, he understands what I'm doing. I'm not trying to waste money. You know, he knows that anyway. But I think it's important now that we bring a couple in. And let's just see where we go with that.
yeah, it's not been a bad start to the season by any stretch of the imagination. But when you have lost games, you have, shit.
Yeah, threes and fours, and which is disappointing. You know, we can't do that, but it's happened, and we've got to put that right.
Yeah, there's so much talent in the team. Do you think they maybe need to show a bit more mental strength with setbacks, responding to setbacks?
Yeah, exactly. We have to be, and we have been. You know, we'd lost one in 12, so we're now 3 and 14. So it's not the end of the world. Like I say, we'll dust ourselves down. We'll have a look at one or two things. The staff analysing the game, analysing players' performances, and we'll have to get back to working hard again.
Yeah. What was the thinking behind Jeff Goulding playing up front today?
Just wanted the ball to stick. Just Jermaine's got a kick, and I just felt he's had a quiet couple of games, and I thought the left back's decent. I thought Jermaine wouldn't have got a great deal from him, but we'll be all right. Just people have to respond in the right way now.
Yeah, and a good chance to do that at home against a team that. But again, everyone will probably expect you to win that one, won't they?
Yeah, listen, Saturday's going to be the toughest game of the season without a shadow of a doubt. On the back of what we've just done on 2 tough away trips, it's going to be tough. We know that, but we're not kidding ourselves that it's not. We'll, like I say, we'll get ourselves back in tomorrow. We'll have a look at where we are and what we've got, and we'll be ready come Saturday.
Yeah. Final question: what specific areas are you looking? If you could sign.
You tell me, John. You tell me. Depends what budget I've got. Money I've got. A little bit of money I've got. I've got to use it wisely, and I'll do my best with what I can do.
Cheers, Mark. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
So, thanks for your texts and tweets tonight. Thanks to Adam for looking after us technically.